Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sam, can you hear me? Ji, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Right? If you can hear my voice, please say yes, right? Write the message. So I know that this link is working. Okay, Jazakallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I read the hadith from, this hadith been narrated by Imam Bukhari rahmatullah alayh, and also Imam Muslim rahmatullah alayh, right? That this hadith been narrated by Abu Abdurrahman Abdullah ibn Umar ibn Khattab. The Abdullah ibn Umar was the son of Umar radiallahu ta'ala. His name was Abdullah. He said that I heard Messenger of Allah saying that there were three people from one of the past nation, any previous nation, and from the previous people who were walking, in the journey while heavy rain fell upon them. So they took refuge in the cave, in the mountain. And suddenly, when they entered the cave, suddenly rock fell upon the mouth of the cave from the mountain, and the rock slide, and it sat exactly on the entrance and the exit of that cave. Right. And it's completely, that rock was so big that it's completely blocked the exit and entry of that cave. Right. And what happened? One of them told the other, right, that nothing can save us from this trap, from this cave, except the dua that we make, sincere dua to Allah Ta'ala. And that dua is because of the barakat of the good deeds, sincere good amal that you have done before, right? Ask Allah, I have done this is just other intention. My niyat, I have done all this amal for you. Please, because of the barakat of my sincere amal, please remove this rock from the exit of the cave, right? So all of you ask Allah Ta'ala because of the good amal. Then what happened? One person said, "Oh Allah, I had extremely old parents, and a very old was the shepherd. So he used to graze his sheep and the goats and this and that, and he used to milk them and bring the milk to his old parents, right? And he sent the milk to my parents first, right, before anyone else. So my habit is to give them the milk before anyone else in the family. One day I went far from looking for the grazing pasture, or you can say for the grass and the vegetation. I went far and I came late. By the time I came at home, it was late night. And when I came, then I've seen that my parents were sleeping, already fallen asleep. And I have already milk in my hand, bowl of the milk in my hand, and I stood up beside them, and I waited for their wake up. I waited for them, but they did not wake up for whole night until the Fajr time start. Then they woke up. I had given them the milk, and they drank the milk. Oh Allah, if I had done this amal to khidmat of my parent, to service of my parent, if I done this amal only for you, for your sake, sincerely, then please remove this rock from the exit, and the create the path for us that we can come out of this cave from the trap. Then what happened? They see the first person dua is accepted, and that rock moved slightly, but it was not enough to go out. It was moved slightly. They have seen the light from the outside, or you can say the slight opening. They have seen the lights from the slight opening of the cave, but they were unable to come. It was not wide enough to come out. Anyway, then the second person then the second person said, "Oh Allah, I had my cousin's sister, whom I love most. I love her more than anyone, right? And the one day I asked her that the let me fulfill my desire, right? Fulfill my desire if she can, but she say no, right? She said no. Then what happened? That was 1 year. It was very dry, and people has afflicted with the famine, and there was no food at all. So she was unable to eat or drink anything. I'm just giving you the summary of this hadith, right? Then he said that uh, then one day my cousin sister came to me and she said that I have nothing to eat. I have done anything at all, right? I don't anything at all. Please help me. Give me some money. Give me some money so I can eat, and I can fulfill my needs, right? He says that I only give you the money if you let me fulfill my desire, right? She agreed because she was in need of that money. She agreed to do that, right? But he says that when I came to her, then he said that when I came to her to fulfill my unlawful desire, you can say the haram desire, then she said that have fear of Allah, don't do it because it's haram to do that. I have because I was forced to do that, but you can stop from it. So don't do it because it's haram, and don't fulfill your haram desire with me. I'm not happy with that. He says that just because of the fear of Allah, just because of the fear of Allah, oh Allah, because of your fear, I leave her alone, and I didn't fulfill my unlawful desire, and I left her, and I didn't ask for the money. Oh Allah, if I have done this amal, oh Allah, if I done this amal for you, then please remove this rock uh, from the cave, right? Then rock slightly move from the door of the, or you can say the gate or entrance of the cave. But they have seen the light, more than before, but still it was not wide enough, or it was not wide enough gap to come out from the from the cave. They were still in the they can see the light, but they were unable to come, right? Then the third person who says that, oh Allah, I have hired a one worker, right? One worker, and sorry, I have hired the many workers, right? And they paid them all their wages except one man. He didn't take his wage. He went back and he didn't ask for the wage, right? Then what happened? I kept his wage as amanat, or his trust, or you can say the right, that when he come back, then I will give him back. But he didn't come for a long time, so I thought that why do I keep this money like that? I should invest that money, right, for that person, not for myself, right? Sincerely, I used to invest the money of that laborer. So when he come back, then I will give him back the profit of that investment, right? So I invested that money, and there was so much profit in it, right? After a long time, that person came and he said, the O servant of Allah, right, give me my wage, right? Because I have already invested and it was so much profit in it. So I told him that, can you see these camels? Can you see this cow and sheep and slave and this and that? It's all yours. It's belong to you. He said that don't joke, don't ridicule, right? How can it be? He said, no, it is all of you, because I kept your money and also invested, and there is a lot of, profit, or benefit from that. So this all these things of the property, camels and sheep and this and that, is belong to you. Is it? So that person, the labor or the worker, he took and drive them off all of the sheep and the camels and this and that, didn't leave single animal, or you can say the single penny or the single pound from that profit, and he took it. That person say, employer said, oh Allah, I employed that person and I have given him all of money belonging, all the profit. I didn't take from that profit or from that earning single penny I didn't take from it. Oh Allah, if I have done this for your pleasure, sincerely, without my any benefit, or without my any interest, right? I have done this done this good amal just for your sake, and just for your pleasure. Please, oh Allah, remove this rock. Oh Allah, remove this rock from the mouth of the cave, right? And suddenly they seen that rock slide completely, and the way open for them to come out of the that trapped caves, right? And that dua is accepted from them. This hadith is very amazing hadith, right? So first of all, it teaches that whatever amal, whether it is small or big, right, we need to have the first of all sincerity of the niyat, ikhlas in niyat, and the ikhlas in niyat, that we only do only for the sake of Allah. There is no other motivation, no other purpose, no fame, name and fame, no worldly benefit, right? There is in Quran, there is one ayat, right? The people who feed the hungry people and the needy people, who those who are hungry, right, they say that innama nutimukum liwajillahi la nuridu minkum jazaan wala shukura. They say, oh people, we feed you this food, right, just for sake of Allah, for the pleasure of Allah, no other intention. We don't want any thank from you, we don't want any reward from you, we don't want any money from you. Innama nutimukum liwajillah, just for the pleasure of Allah. La nuridu minkum jazaan wala shukura. That we don't want any jaza, anything in return, any money, any worldly benefit. You don't want anything from you, right? And even the minkum jazan wala shukura, in Urdu said, we don't want any shukriya from you. We don't want any thanks, many of word of, even we don't want any word of appreciation. We are doing, so on that day, Allah says that these people will be saved from the horror of the day. These people will be saved from or you can say the disasters or of the doom day, and they'll be saved from the fire of the Jahannam, and Allah will protect them from the heat of the Jahannam, and Allah will give them the shade of His arsh, and Allah will give them the Jannah. So this three story is saying that whatever we amal do, that our amal should be ikhlas, with the sincerity. No corruption should be in our niyat, in our intention. Allah give us tawfiq to do all amal just for the sake of Allah, not to show the people, not to get the name and fame, not to get any worldly benefit from the people, not even single word of appreciation, or not even we want the thanks from them at all, right? This is the sincerity, this is the ikhlas. It has so barakat, so it has so this amal with the sincerity is so effective that dua is accepted, and the rock, right, of this mountain, is can remove the rock of the mountain from the mountain without any effort, without any means, right, just by your dua. This is the lesson that we learn. Another thing is that is give us motivation to have the niyat, ikhlas in niyat, or sincerity of the niyat, and also to do good amal, whatever amal we can do. That first person, there are that so many amals that we can do. Allah give us tawfiq to do ikhlas in niyat, and also do good amal, as many amal we can do. Jazakallah. Thank you very much. Barakallah. Subhanallah bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.